They laughed at him, mocked his body, mistook size for softness, but Butterbean didn't need speed or finesse, just one clean shot.
See ya. The head, too.
And he winks that George with a monkey punch.
Most likely got out of the ring before that left hand.
These are 20 times Butterbean destroyed cocky fighters for disrespect. Jackie Beard had a weird grin on his face when he entered the ring against Butterbean. He mocked his flabby body, thinking this fight was over before it began.
Hey, I tell you guys, I've grown to love man competition, and he just turned professional, so he's had a brief professional tough man fight. And Jackie Beard coming right at Butterbean there in microcosm. Point out they're using 16. You're going to be able to watch just a little taste of what you're going to be able to see. Butterbean opens right up. Bean was doing a little
Beard even had the audacity to start his showboating mid-fight.
And Bean says, come on. 3 one-minute rounds, remember. And there's 45 seconds.
He is a tough man.
Right, because Bean just wants to punch it out. Looking to load up that time. Beard says no.
This fight looked exactly like two pandas fighting for the last slice of bamboo shoots in a forest.
He really wanted to go 3 or 4 rounds with McNeely and still managed to get diluted by a 16-ounce glove.
But then Beard angered the monster inside the fat man, and a brutal right hand dropped him on the floor like a log.
Oh, big right hand. And Bean's been waiting for that shot. How about that? That's it. He's still. That's a good shot in any league. No, I know. It's what I was trying to say is this man is against fact. And it's a clean right hand right on the chin.
There it is. Good shot.
Turn to the veteran John Molina, and he gets it onto the crate after this.
In the third round of our 3-round exhibition bout.
Louis Monaco, the man whose name sounds more like an Italian bakery, thought he could last 4 rounds with Butterbean. He was full of muscle, and his neck was thicker than a tree trunk. The arrogant fool dropped to the floor in less than 10 seconds.
We will see opponents with a higher skill level.
Mr. Butterbean.
The next cocky fool who thought he could last against Butterbean was Marcus Rode.
Touch gloves, get back to your corner, and good luck.
Butterbean, a kind of a side. Rode has 24 wins.
People know he's ever heard of before either, so that makes it different. Surely they could all kind of emulate him and look like him and feel like him. So
This fight looked more like 2 bears fighting for the last bottle of honey.
he can go out there and fight with Butterbean, throw that left hook into the body like that.
Too much.
Or do you believe he's doing press clippings? Can't be considered a boxer per se. Nothing but 4-rounders. All I know is when people get to move up with somebody. Fighters would have a hard time fighting them because they'd ruin their hands after about 4 or 5 rounds.
Strategy if he were to be in the ring with the Bean.
I just move in and out on the guy because he can't move. All you do is move in and out. It's like
I think that Butterbean has power. I mean, he's got a lot of knockouts, a big, strong guy.
Butterbean usually finishes his opponents within the first round, but somehow the fool lasted longer.
Butterbean throws those real wide and knocked him out. Big Joe hit, remember him? He knocked him out. Butterbean needs room to throw. If you're in close, Rode not exactly a ballerina in there, though.
He's losing. He lost 2 rounds.
Well, he likes to eat, but he doesn't like to eat level.
At last, Butterbean stopped playing games and dropped Rhodes in the 3rd round.
Right now, it's just a sideshow.
Big ripping shots by Phillip on his feet, and it is over. That's why he doesn't have a busted up nose, baby.
But then he never was
in the 3rd round. It was the body shots. He had hit him a couple good ones. And, you know, you were right, Scott. Rounds combined, Butterbean landed only 16 punches. And his 45th knockout, the Bean, a winner again.
Kenny Craven thought he could win by keeping his distance with Butterbean.
My guy told us that hide this from Butterbean. That could be a problem for Butterbean.
Butterbean stalked him to the ropes and unleashed punishment in the corner.
That's not easy. Right hand so he can beat you to the shot. The problem,
Craven's already been knocked out 5 times. chances assigning their biggest referee. Hard right hand, and Butterbean smiling. Oh, that hard right hand to the body by
Butterbean should stay just a little.
And then the panda launched an attack Craven won't forget. This panda caught him on the ropes and unleashed a machine gun on his skull, and the referee stopped the fight before Craven ended up in the morgue.
He is much more stationary now and more of a target for Butterbean's big shots. And here comes the inevitable. Been landing a couple of counters.
Not behind the ribs.
Butterbean pounding his rib cage. Nady says not behind the ribs.
Oh, he does.
His technique is really improving on that left hook to the body. And now as Craven protects the rib cage, standing there. That should produce more of this.
Oh, but you got to
Craven wobbling as he tries to get away. Craven's legs weakening. And back in Ellisville, Mississippi, Ken Craven's friends and family are set.
Kevin Talon did the absolute worst when he stuck his tongue out against Butterbean. As soon as the bell rang, he walked in front of Butterbean like a walking piñata and ate some strong punches to the body.
It was Kenny Keene fought in the main event and he was over the wall.
Talon is a guy who had, after having turned pro in '85, let's be honest here, you got to get guys that are not one up against Talon.
Butterbean, a real head Talon with some counter-punching of his own. Butterbean missing with the right hand, scoring with a left and a right as Talon comes in
to, promote himself. But obviously,
Butterbean detonated a torpedo through Kevin's skull.
Well, how many fights does he have?
Well, Talon just got knocked and he sends Talon down here in round 2.
He plays the good body shot. Like I was saying earlier, he's got 42 fights, Butterbean. You learn something from fighting, just from these.
His only lifeline was Butterbean's legs. As he was falling on the floor, the bell saved him, but not for long.
He'd be out of breath in 30 seconds. Why? Not because he's not in shape and those things. Mark Gastineau, they had him with less than ordinary guys. And when he fought a guy who was just even close to Jones, the great defensive lineman from the downtown.
There had been some talk about Butterbean fighting Shaquille O'Neal.
In the third round, the arrogant fool gave up and landed on the canvas.
Right punch there. He's got a guy in front of him who's covering up, so he brings the uppercut up. Try to straighten him
more
up.
Exciting though when the opponent in front of him can nail him a little bit, like Funmaker.
Be the aggressive. The right hand there is the big punch. He follows it with a left hook. So instead of one punch, 2 land. That does the job. Make the punches, the return punches miss. The right hand over top really did the damage in this fight.
Bean comes into Chattanooga, Tennessee and gets the job done.
Just like all the other cocky fools, Rodney Phillips thought it would be best to test out Butterbean's jabs.
And picked up a victory over Butterbean.
There he is.
You have to protect yourself at all times. Protect yourself at all times. Shake hands, not come out boxing.
I think
Your right hand.
What a waste.
Already you can see of Rodney Phillips, and that will be a big mistake.
But then Phillips got scared of the panda's immense size and started running away.
That is a frustrating feeling when a guy sticks his chin out, you hit him, and he just laughs at you.
From him.
Picked off a shot, too. Remember, he does have over 70 fights.
Yeah, this is the experience that he has against other foes that they don't have, that they'll never have, they won't get. Rodney doing the right thing, though. Went downstairs to the body. He's winning so far. That's the good news for him.
There it is. Oh, and he just missed Butterbean.
In the second round, the oversized balloon got serious and sent Rodney to the hospital, teaching him not to mess with Butterbean, the 4-round king.
The head, too.
Oh!
See ya.
There was the power of the beat. Phillips doesn't know where he's at, and it is over.
Butterbean it just takes one punch in 1 second. To the waist, chin up in the air, and see ya. Gauntlet crack again.
Jasper, Alabama, Butterbean!
Well,
This next fight sounds more like groceries fighting each other to be on top of the shelf. Cabbage came in with confidence and decided he should have a fight with the balloon with legs. And then he ate kicks from the panda that looked more like he was doing crunches.
Yes, he did. He took some big shots.
He's doing really good. Keeping his...
Cabbage would love to get this fight to the ground. Now he's trying to... He's got to finish it. He's trying to finish this fight. Elbow lands. Another elbow land. Hit him with everything he's got. Now he's got to stand him up. That's the end of the 15 seconds.
Still coming, though.
Oh, Butterbean tries to land a big
really well. I like the way he's keeping his...
Butterbean.
Oh, look at that elbow land right.
There's a nice kick. Oh, right hand lands by Butterbean.
Oh, beautiful knee.
Absolutely. I mean, how can it be against 261 Cabbage Correa? And
I was scared a little bit. Oh, beautiful.
Cabbage, but I don't even know if that even hurt.
Oh, elbow.
Nice elbow. Piece and spit out something. I think Rico's standing up watching this. Cabbage. Oh, Cabbage landed
with a tooth on the ground.
Oh, man, both these guys slugging it out. Oh, Cabbage is kind of a slugfest that we thought it might be.
I was a little nervous, but now...
Another elbow lands. Oh, Cabbage. Butterbean trying to work the body. Cabbage with the right hand. Wow. Oh, wow. How long can this one go? Cabbage. Oh, good combination.
Butterbean stopped playing games and sliced the cabbage with his punches.
It looked like oh, good combination by Butterbean. Oh, another one. Cabbage cannot continue to eat those. Butterbean's going. Larry said that. Okay, that's the other round. That was a low knee there.
The fight went the distance, but Cabbage barely made it out alive after damaging his elbow.
For the winner, Butterbean!
If you want to see two people who have no necks, then it's a fight between Butterbean and Zuluzinho.
Okay, chega. Okay, corner.
Both looked absolutely ginormous, like the ring was struggling to contain them. The fight began. And Butterbean made Zulu his pillow. He slept on top of him and crushed him with his weight. When Butterbean started to break his arm, Zulu chickened out and stopped the fight. Peter McNeely was cheering when he entered the ring against the Giant, like he had already won the fight. But little did he know that the fight was about to get ugly.
Time where he was under drugs and heavy drugs. Let's go to this.
Butterbean goes right to it.
McNeely got hungry and ate a few of Butterbean's spicy landmines.
9 pounds lighter than Butterbean.
There's our drinks are ate a little too much. Didn't diet or train on his lunch. I'll tell you something. Between the two guys, he fights good 4-round fights.
And Butterbean, of course.
McNeely decided it was best not to fight, so he stood there like a walking punching bag.
McNeely in trouble.
Where Butterbean was a 10-1 favorite, then a 7-1 favorite. Somebody knew something, but a little bit of money went on McNeely.
Oh, it's all Butterbean. McNeely ready to go.
The referee had seen enough and stopped the fight before he ended up in a body bag.
If I said sacrificial lamb, would I be overstated? Misses, and he takes another right hand. There's a left and an overhand right. He throws a nice overhand right and misses. Comes back with a hook. The hook had a lot of weight into double. And in the end of the fight was just a matter of McNeely not doing anything and Butterbean firing. There's a nice uppercut, obviously. That's the third one. A hook, another right hand, and McNeely overs up.
Butterbean smothering.
After getting tired of fighting inside the States, Butterbean decided to make a salad out of Tim Burgoon in Mexico.
Nevertheless, he had no problem winning over the crowd. He's in full gear.
Swarming already over Tim Burgoon, up against the rope.
I've used the jab.
And a little showtime.
Butterbean is adding some things to his repertoire.
Yes, he is.
In terms of being opponents. He knows there's some variation, and he knows Tim Burgoon is definitely...
Burgoon tried to land some blows to Butterbean's face, but the Panda refused to fall.
Campaigning to try and get Mike Tyson to get in the ring with him, and he's...
Anyway, it was one way or the other.
rolling.
We did just see a scary...
Burgoon ate one missile after another, and that made him run away in the ring like a girl.
I guess they are, because he's going after Tim.
Look out!
Butterbean launched a full-on nuclear strike on Burgoon and forced the referee to step in before he went home in pieces.
Here comes, that's it. Bean, that's it, he'd had enough. Tim Burgoon, good second round knockout by the Bean.
I've been here before with Butterbean.
I know.
He's fun, and you...
Awesome sight when he comes at you with all that weight and power behind it. And that's
World Champion Butterbean.
Ed White came in strong, tall, and overconfident that he could challenge the Beast for the IBA title.
Background telling Butterbean that it was a sensational performance.
For heavyweight champion Butterbean.
The cocky bodybuilder Paul Springer thought he could make his boxing debut against Butterbean, but the scoundrel had more muscles than brains.
Gentlemen, I got a lot of beef in this ring. Obey my commands at all times.
As soon as the bell rang, the fool ran into Butterbean and thought this was a wrestling match.
Scale at 420, and had to go on a Butterbean.
He unloaded attacks from everywhere and played a foul game.
PF National Powerlifting Champion.
And he's trying right now. I think you can see all those Butterbeans right around the midsection of Esh. There is time. There's a little warning from Toby.
But when Butterbean got serious, he dropped this giant like a potato sack, and the fight was over before anyone could blink twice.
And he just about lifted Paul Springer off the canvas, and this one is stopped by a post-fight comment. And Eric Butterbean Esh, who as times as he can, as you could see, even with a...
Springer came right to him, and when he did, there was the effects. You see already a little bit of blood. Trying to muscle on the inside, the right hand from Butterbean landed right on the chin, and that's the punch that did it.
Undefeated Eric Butterbean Edge.
Thompson thought it would be a good idea to provoke Butterbean before their fight. But this fool failed to realize that he angered a beast within a marshmallow-looking guy. When the fight began, the fluffy pancake launched on Thompson like he was maple syrup.
But again, he's going to want to take this fight to the ground. Because
he instantly dropped him with a torpedo and ended the fight within 10 seconds.
Oh, that's about it! I mean, that's about it. Butterbean has...
The takedown, I don't think he's quite aware.
Thompson's shaking his head, Steve, going, you've got to be joking. What are you... Thompson, early in the first round, he came out... Right about there. Oh.
It was just a clip across the nose. You know?
Out.
And it clipped him on the nose. I don't think it actually caught him clean in any way.
Have a winner by way of knockout! Butterbean!
If people want to see it, I'm here for it.
Fantastic. Put your hands together for Butterbean!
Doug Norris unloaded a face that looked slightly constipated when he stood in front of Butterbean. But this cocky fool was going to turn into pepperoni pizza soon enough.
He won several regional tournaments and got to the national before being bested there. And you'd have to fight 4 times in one night.
Norris kept his distance and decided to play a technical game.
With making him into a folk hero, because you announced so many fighting days.
The powers could be limitless here. He was quite fine. Threw the ring ropes once onto a table, and a very scary sight.
Yes. Meanwhile, Doug Norris...
And despite all the jokes in the beginning, he's got Norris.
I'm rolling that. His right hand gets to the head of Doug Norris.
He tried to dodge Butterbean's punches, but ate a few of them on his head.
Well here in round 1. In fact, he's landing anytime he feels like it.
But then he got rocked like a punching bag and forgot where he was.
So Butterbean coming forward with some good shots.
And you're seeing some tough windmilling by Butterbean. He still has that.
He's getting nailed, though, by Norris.
That's not his best.
And in round 2, the oversized monkey fell from the tree and landed face first.
This is why he'll outbox him, but then he'll get popped.
Things hurt. Doug Norris, I was joking, but that was the problem. Well, it's wild now, folks, and there goes Doug Norris.
I mean, professional opponents have given him instant thunder to forgive all the previous sins of the fight. I don't even like to think of myself as Eric Esh. He's his right hand there.
The round number 2, the winner by...
Just like his fight with the cabbage, this next fight looked like two fast food chains fighting for their customers. At the ring of the bell, Butterbean launched a two-punch combination that dropped.
For Butterbean, I don't think he's with us. That's it.
Most likely got lucky out of the ring before that left hand.
He wanted to fight more, but his legs told a different story, and the referee ended the match. George Lindbergher may have set the record for getting knocked out faster than anyone could take their seat.
Alrighty, so the first punch,
Try to
well, the
stick that
second
jab
punch.
on him. There's that right to the body, and the left hook that let it flush up. Look at the clock here.
One big left hook, and there it is, sending Lindbergher down. And
the official announcement.
Butterbean's next target was Patrick Graham. Graham was overconfident, staring at Butterbean like he was the last slice of pizza in his fridge. But this cocky fool didn't realize that Butterbean hadn't eaten for 3 days, and he was his celebration meal.
Touch gloves. Let's go to work.
And Butterbean here in Butterbean's house. Vaporized.
He's added a little left jab to his.
After eating a few missiles from Butterbean, Patrick decided to keep his distance, but not for long.
Out of it. You better do something, because Butterbean will get you.
Solid response in the last 30 seconds of the round. And
Butterbean launched an overhand right hand that made Patrick stare at him like he was the class bully.
Starting to use his jab. He can do a lot.
Graham refused to give up and started showing off his footwork.
Graham does not know where he is. Well, and he's back a little bit and then deliver the right hand.
Patrick Graham getting out-techniqued by Butterbean Love.
But then the Marshmallow threw a punch that landed his opponent outside the ring.
And he winks at George while you're talking to him with a body punch. Best performance ever to the barbecue grill. Watch the body punch. One, two. Left hook to the top. Right crushing.
Heavyweight king of the 4-rounders, Butterbean.
Jonathan Whitfield tried to intimidate Butterbean with his height, but fighting taller guys was like roasting chicken on a grill for Butterbean. Whitfield was shredded and more muscular.
Well-carved heavyweight, although he has lost 6 of his 7 fights, but comes in and says...
He tried to taunt Butterbean mid-fight, but that only made matters worse.
He starts to rush in, and he stops. And he starts, and he stops. There's that right hand from Butterbean.
Well, Butterbean with 19 wins, 9 their first. There's that wild swing, Butterbean. And Ed, you were talking about Butterbean trying to get that jab out. Right?
In round 2, Butterbean caught Whitfield in the ropes and smothered him like an onion.
He sees an opportunity. And Whitfield wisely.
You know, it amazes me because everybody goes in there and says,
Butterbean now. Butterbean knows he's closing uppercut. Will he survive?
After getting a good cardio session done, Butterbean almost landed on top of Whitfield, and then Whitfield ended up behind the ropes with his body jab.
Joe L. Scott, rising young heavyweight. And the fans out there of Butterbean seeing him win his 20th against one.
now I think he's convinced about Butterbean. He had a lot of doubts coming into this fight. Fast start for both fighters. In this 4th round, Jonathan Whitfield just looking for the... Butterbean!
Another arrogant fool who tried to intimidate Butterbean with his height was Pat Jackson. But little did he know that the bigger they are, the harder they fall.
Over in State Line, Nevada. In truth, we thought that Myers...
Pat Jackson tried to outbox the beanbag, but he kept on coming.
He also jabbed. You can't miss the Butterbean with a jab. Now, he says he's working on that a little bit. Over the long haul he needs. It takes away a bit of their... They may have wanted Pat Jackson to stand in front of him, but guess what? He utilizes every inch of the ref to make Butterbean move more. Chicago didn't like him. To say he has his hands full is an understatement of the decade. Crowd support for Butterbean, as you heard. Butterbean tried to get the body there. Jackson first round. Jackson has landed, and they told Butterbean, if you punch like a maniac.
Jackson got tired from all the running, so he decided to take a rest on Butterbean's gloves.
As much on the punch. He's so tired, Jackson is about ready to fall down. He's in a very little offensively coming from Pat Jackson.
Even the referee ate a knuckle sandwich at the hands of the fluffy beanbag.
Can't even stand up. I thought he was going to fall down.
Well, exactly. He is a candidate for early in this fight. There is nothing left in it. It is better than nothing, and it would give him this fight here if he continues.
The big fellow in the red, white, and blue trunks is called Butterbean. The other gentleman is Pat Jackson.
And then Pat Jackson had enough and chickened out of the fight.
Well, the fight is stopped now.
Results in a technical knockout for Butterbean.
And one happy guy is Terry Wood, who doesn't have to ref anymore.
James Baker thought he could last more than 2 rounds with Butterbean, but his fight would turn into the fastest knockout ever.
Okay, shake hands, come out boxing.
Butterbean managed to hurt the bakery early on, and then he began swinging in the air like a girl. He fell on the floor like a log and couldn't even get up.
Over his opponent, James Baker, and has him down, is over. And now the crowd, who are Butterbean, Jeremy Williams record, but the crowd...
Brian Henry thought he could discuss strategy with his trainer and hoped to puncture the hot air balloon. Butterbean came in looking like a clown, but that didn't stop him from punching harder than ever.
Smother Butterbean here, and he pays a big price, but he is tough. He won, so don't expect him to lay down. Gets a good left from Butterbean.
The beanbag began swinging in the air like Henry owed him money and landed some blind missiles through his thick skull. And then he detonated a landmine that launched Henry to the moon.
Oh my goodness, cheer him on! Fight on, fight on, fight on! Oh, 2, 3.
With a fight. You saw his wife over there. She is nervous. A jackhammer here. What else could he do? Oh. Henry.
The Butterbean, Eric S.
So did you enjoy these knockouts? What made Butterbean's knockouts so powerful? And if you would like to see more of this content, then subscribe and like this video. We recommend you watch this video next.